Hey y'all, welcome back to Happy Homesteader, your go-to spot for all things homesteading and backyard chickens. If you've ever found your hen glued to the nest box, fluffed up like a feathered dragon and growling at you, congratulations, you've got a broody hen. Now some of you might be thinking, a broody hen? How sweet, she wants to be a mama. And while it's true that a hen going broody is totally natural, it's not always convenient for us chicken keepers. But don't worry. In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to handle a broody hen. Whether you want to break the broodiness or let her hatch some chicks. We'll cover everything from spotting the signs of a broody hen, those clucking sounds are something else, let me tell you, to the best ways to encourage her back to her regular egg-laying self. And if you're actually hoping for some chicks, I'll share my tried and true tips for setting your hen up for hatching success. Let's get into it. So first off, what is a broody hen? A broody hen is one that's got baby fever. She's decided it's time to hatch some eggs, even if they're not fertile. You see, it's all about instinct. Those hens don't know the difference between a fertilized egg and one that came from the grocery store. They just know they've got this powerful urge to nest and hatch. Some breeds, like Silkies and Orpingtons, are natural brooders. They go broody more often than other breeds. My Silky Dina, she's the queen of broodiness. I swear every time I turn around, she's trying to hatch a clutch of eggs. Other breeds, though, like your Leghorns or Rhode Island Reds, they might rarely go broody. It really just depends on the hen. Now, how can you tell if your hen is broody? Oh, honey, you'll know. She won't leave the nest box. She'll puff herself up like a big old feathered football and make these low, grumbling, growling noises when you reach in to collect eggs, or even just get close. She might even pluck her own chest feathers to keep those eggs extra warm. It's pretty amazing, actually, how dedicated they are to the cause. Now, if you want baby chicks, and I mean who can resist those fluffy little butterballs, a broody hen is a blessing. She'll do all the hard work of incubating those eggs and raising those babies. But if you don't have fertilized eggs or extra space for more chickens, broodiness can turn into a real headache faster than you can say, cluck. Here's why. First off, a broody hen stops laying eggs. And that means fewer fresh eggs for your breakfast scramble, your biscuits and gravy, your angel food cake. You get the picture. Second, she can lose weight because she barely eats or drinks while she's on broody duty. She's so focused on those eggs, she forgets all about her own needs. Poor thing. And third, she might decide the nest box is her own personal kingdom and hog it completely, making the other hens jealous and frustrated. Trust me, you don't want a coop full of squabbling hens. It's not pretty. And let's be real, nobody wants an angry, puffed-up chicken attacking their hand every morning when they're just trying to collect eggs. Alright, so you've got a broody hen, and you've decided it's time to break her of this egg-sitting fever dream. Don't worry, it happens to the best of us, and our hens. Thankfully, there are a few tried-and-true methods you can use to gently discourage your hen from her broody ways and get her back to her old self. The first thing you can try is removing her from the nest. Now be gentle. You don't want to scare her or hurt her. Just pick her up calmly and set her somewhere else, maybe out in the run with the other girls or in a separate pen for a little while. Do this several times a day and she might just get the hint. Another trick is to block the nest box completely, especially if you don't have other hens who need to lay. Sometimes just denying access to that cozy nesting spot is enough to do the trick. Now here's a little trick that's worked wonders for me. Cool her off. Broody hens have a higher body temperature, so placing her in a wire-bottom cage with good airflow like a broody breaker crate can really help. No cozy bedding, just food, water, and a nice breeze under her belly. Now let's flip the script. What if you actually want to let your hen hatch some eggs? Well, get ready for some cuteness overload because those little chicks are something special. First things first, you need to make sure the eggs are fertile. If you don't have a rooster in your flock, and let's be honest, those roosters can be quite the characters, you'll need to swap in some fertilized eggs from a hatchery or a local farm. Next, you need to set up a safe and comfy nesting area for your mama hen-to-be. Choose a quiet, secluded spot away from the hustle and bustle of the rest of the flock. You don't want her to feel stressed or crowded while she's trying to do her thing. A nice, roomy nesting box with some soft straw or pine shavings is perfect. Once she's all settled in, It's time to let nature take its course. Just make sure she has plenty of fresh water and her favorite layer feed to keep her going. You can even offer her some special treats like mealworms or scrambled eggs. She deserves a little pampering. After about 21 days of patiently sitting on those eggs, turning them regularly, and keeping them warm, you should start to hear the sweetest sound. Tiny little peeps announcing the arrival of your brand new chicks. So there you have it. Whether you're dealing with a broody hen who's decided to take early retirement from egg laying, or you're welcoming a whole brood of adorable chicks into your flock, you've got the know-how to handle it all with grace and a whole lot of heart. And maybe a little bit of sweat. Those chicks can be a handful. Just remember, every hen is different, and what works for one might not work for another. Just like us, they've all got their own personalities. The most important thing is to be patient, be observant, and most importantly, be kind to your feathered friends. They rely on us to give them the best possible care, and that includes understanding their natural instincts, even when those instincts throw us a curveball every now and then. Now, I want to hear from y'all. Have you ever had a super stubborn broody hen? What worked or didn't work for you? Share your stories, tips, and tricks in the comments below. We can all learn from each other. Well, that's it for today's adventure in the chicken coop. I hope you found this video helpful, whether you're a seasoned chicken whisperer or just starting out on your backyard chicken journey. Remember, we're all in this together. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more homesteading tips, tricks, and heartwarming animal stories, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button before you go. And don't forget to ring that little bell so you don't miss out on any future chicken raising fun. Thanks for stopping by the coop with me today. Until next time, happy homesteading, y'all.